On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're going to talk about who's the best Batman. Let's go. Welcome to BJ in the Morning, your favorite dirty name podcast with even dirtier takes on movies, TV, and pop culture. I'm Juan.
And I'm Brendan.
And we're back, baby.
We're back.
We took a small hiatus, I would say.
Not really,
but a hiatus from the studio.
Yeah, not to you guys.
Yeah.
But to us guys.
We went to Tucson Comic-Con.
We did do that.
It was great. We're not going to talk about it. So if you want to know about our experience at Tucson Comic-Con, go subscribe to the YouTube, check out our Instagram, and we have a whole bunch of stuff.
And more to come.
And more coming.
Like two more things.
At least.
Maybe three. I don't know.
At least.
Depends on how much editing I get done.
But yeah, that's not what we're here to talk about,
Nope.
right? We're here to talk about who is the best Batman.
The best Batman.
And this is a conversation I never thought that we would have.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, anytime I try to talk about DC, you're like, don't care.
Oh, actually, I'm going to take a nap for the rest of this episode, so have fun.
Don't care. All right, my favorite. No,
It's not even that I don't care. It's that I don't care.
I understand, right? But
It's not that I don't care.
But let's just say with James Gunn taking over and how well he did Superman, I feel like you are refreshed in the F's given for DC.
I think it started with the Batman.
Okay.
And I would even say that it probably went back a little bit, like, to the Suicide Squad and like, I don't remember the order in which those came out.
It was Suicide Squad, then the Suicide Squad.
No, but with the Batman.
Oh, the Batman came out in 2022.
So after the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker Season 1. I've only watched the first 2 episodes of Season 2. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But it's hard. It's really hard to determine if it's James Gunn that is saving it for me. But then we had Superman come out, and it was just so awesome.
Matt Reeves, who is also... Oh, I'm sorry.
Matt Reeves was Batman.
The Batman.
Yeah, right. James Gunn, though, is bringing the comedic relief that I think DC didn't nail the first couple outings, right? Like... they tried to be funny like Marvel, and they couldn't nail it. And then James Gunn is, I think, too funny for Marvel, which is why he's not doing it anymore. Like, but that's really not what we're talking about. We're talking about Batman's,
right?
The Batman.
The Batman.
We definitely want to focus more on the live action aspect,
and we got to set some ground rules, right? So, live action, not the TV show like cameos and stuff, right? It has to be about Batman.
Yeah. We did, to go on that rule, we cut out the first 2 live action portrayals of Batman in TV. I don't remember the actors' names, but it was from like the 40s and such, right? And that has a lot to do with just the fact that I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I saw them on a list of people who've played Batman and said, that's actually really cool. And that's all I know.
Yeah.
So.
And we're basing it off of the Batman character, not Bruce Wayne, not...
Well, I don't want to say no Bruce Wayne, but it's not the actor, right? It's...
Right.
Batman and Bruce Wayne, to me, are the same. Right. They are one in the same.
Yes, but you could have... Okay, so just to clarify that argument
too, right?
It's like so and so is a great Bruce Wayne, but not a great Batman.
Right.
So and so is a great Batman and not a great Bruce Wayne. Blah 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 blah.
Did you take that into consideration with your list?
I did.
Sweet. So did I. So that's
Awesome.
That's where we're going.
And
We are not. Oh, sorry.
we're not basing it off of best Batman movie.
Right. It's not the film as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Batman. Because a great Batman, like any superhero, can be in a bad superhero movie.
Yeah.
So we're not judging the movie as a whole or the franchise or the saga or the trilogy or whatever. It's, was this a good Batman? Was it, a Batman that we could see ourselves looking up to? Is it a Batman that we take serious? Is it a Batman that is and can be the embodiment of the Batman that is from comics or, even the cartoons we grew up with, which is why we kind of cut out the cartoons and animated stuff from our list, because there are still animated Batman movies coming out, but they're not as talked about at all in comparison to the live action Batmans.
Right. And I'm going to get this piece of fuzz because that's all I'm staring at.
Is that from the camera bag or the green screen?
Not sure.
We haven't talked about the green screen yet because that video is not out yet.
That's okay.
I hope it comes out. I haven't even looked at it. We shot it before Comic-Con.
I'm sure it'll be out soon.
Don't
Ish.
count on it.
Anyway.
Let's talk.
So yeah.
Batmans.
So those are our ground rules. So don't come after us if you don't agree. These are our own personal opinions, and we don't.
The fuzz
You
is
see
flying
it just
around.
flying around. And
these are opinions.
And we don't know each other's list either.
Yeah.
So this is something I've been dying to talk about for a long time, because I'm sure there's some
discrepancies.
There's some things on there that you're gonna want to hear. You're gonna want to hear me out on.
And I want to preface, as a Marvel person, I don't know that much about Batman. I haven't seen every single Batman adventure. I've seen a majority, though. I'm not someone who's ever read a Batman comic book. But from my understanding of playing games, animated series, all those things, my list is based on that. I'm also wanting to make sure that the two of us are probably going to argue about it, or at least have conflicting ideas. And that's okay, because this is our freaking show.
Yeah.
And we are not stating facts. They are opinions. So, but Juan and I are probably going to debate these like it's straight, hard, cold, dead facts.
I do have open mind, though. I do have an open mind.
We'll see.
So let's get into it.
Okay. Do you want to start, since you're the Bat Freak?
The Bat Freak?
Isn't that a character in Batman?
I feel like that's what like the thugs would call him.
Yeah.
What's up, you Bat Freak?
Whoa.
Oh, here comes
Whoa.
the Bat Freak.
You're not allowed to say that.
All right, so we're going from worst to best, correct?
Worst to best, yeah.
All right. To me, in my opinion, the worst Batman that I've ever seen is George Clooney.
Okay.
And that is also with me loving the movie as a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I loved that movie growing up, but looking back at it as an adult, as a more well-versed Batman fan.
Bat Freak.
That was not the best Batman.
Little does anyone know, the B in BJ in the morning stands for Bat Freak.
For Bat Freak. Bat Freak and Juan.
No, we'll figure out what the J stands for.
Bat Freak and Joker.
So I'm gonna say what mine is, since you did your little piece, and then we'll discuss for a second. The last one on my list is George Clooney.
Nice.
I put that. He is known for bat nipples.
Bat nipples and bat butts.
And like this weird campy vibe where it's like almost a mix of like Adam West style kind of humor and aesthetic, but also trying to be dark at the same time because Tim Burton's influence on the live actions of the 90s. Yeah. But the problem is George Clooney is such a like charming guy.
Yeah.
You know, like, he should have the Bruce Wayne aspect down.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Yeah.
The film is, like, super over the top. And I do want to say that George Clooney had the Bruce Wayne down. The Batman side of it and everything else, no.
And it was the corny jokes and the bat card and
the nipples.
The nipples and the butts and just like the decisions made for the character. And did he really do anything that's like Batman? You know what I mean?
You know?
He used a grappling hook.
Cool. He had a Batmobile.
He had a Batmobile.
He had a bat card.
But is there anything that he actually physically did?
He punched guys.
That is Batman.
Actually,
no.
I really can't remember how much like violence and like actual punching there is in that, because I do feel like this movie was made just to sell to kids.
Sure.
And I think that's where the humor comes from. And like with Schumacher taking over from Tim Burton, it shifted the entire aesthetic of Batman in the 90s, because I loved all of these movies as a kid. Mm-hmm. All the Batman live actions from the 80s and 90s. They're so good. I loved this one as a kid.
Yeah.
But like you said, it doesn't work for me as an adult.
And I can understand, like, if they made it into a kid's flick, right? But at least do the characters some justice. You know what I mean?
Justice.
Like, because, well, I mean, we'll get to it later, but the movie coming before that, with Val Kilmer, was made for kids as well, and it still had that dark aesthetic. But
Schumacher also had a lot of shifting to do, but we'll get into it.
Sure.
I'm gonna give you my next one on the list.
Okay.
I feel like this one might be a little controversial. Just a little bit, just since it's number 6 on the list. I'm going with Adam West.
Yeah.
The reason I am going with Adam West is it is one of the Batmans that I really don't vibe with. Like, I think it's one of those before our times kind of deals. It is super campy, like ultimately campy, super colorful, super cartoonish, where I almost feel like it should have just been a cartoon. The reason it's not last on my list is because it is funny as heck to watch. And this really is the reason that we have Batman still in like the film and TV pop culture scene. This is really where it like took off, like the popularity of Batman on screen. And I really liked like the pop art aesthetic, like that they went for the comic book look. Adam West is fine as Batman, right? My biggest takeaway though is that he is Adam West playing Bruce Wayne playing Batman. Right? You can't get away from his voice. He doesn't try to change it at all. The suits are wonky. Like, they look so silly when you look at them compared to suits from the 80s to now. But he gave it a lot of heart, and you can tell in the show that he cares, right? He's given it 100. He is Adam West playing Bruce Wayne playing Batman. He sends it. So that's why he's number 6, and that's where I'm sitting.
And I couldn't have said it better myself. My number 6 is Adam West.
This is crazy, man. Is this one that's going to start diverting, you think?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
Do you have anything else you want to add to Adam West?
No. I literally couldn't have said it better myself.
Nice. What's next on your list?
Okay. Hear me out.
Hear me out, dude?
Hear me out. My number 5 is Christian Bale.
Do you want to know my number 5? And then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, tell me your number 5.
It's Christian Bale.
Oh my God.
Tell me why he's number 5.
Because
tell me why.
Ain't nothing. Anyways,
but a bat flick.
Bat freak.
Bat freaks.
Okay, Christian Bale. He's low on the list. I understand. A lot of people love Christian Bale for Batman. Christian Bale is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Okay? Those movies are great. I will rewatch them over and over and over and over. But that is not Batman. That is not. He's a rich man buying military equipment, wearing military graded suits. He has a tank for a car. He literally can get shot in the head and it will be deflected. It's like that is not Batman. And don't even get me started on The Voice. That they did not even like change it at all, like throughout the 3 movies, which is fine. You want to have like the same vibe throughout all 3 movies? Cool. But The Voice was horrible.
I just think of the Pete Holmes Batman.
And you think Pete Holmes is over exaggerating it, and he is not.
So I agree with most of what you said.
Yeah.
So we know Christian Bale. Christian Bale is an amazing actor.
Yes.
I can't say that I love him all the time, but when he embodies himself in those roles, he does it.
Oh, I've loved him in every movie he's ever done.
I think it's more just like I don't like every movie he's done. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's more grounded, more realistic, and like crazy rich, right? His Batman really gets into like fear and the morality of being a vigilante, right? It goes more into his backstory, like in the first one. Second one, it like gets kind of crazy. Third one, epic storytelling from Nolan, right? The problem I have, and the reason that Christian Bale can't go higher, besides The Voice, because that is like the number one thing, is I think these movies are more loved for the middle movie and the Joker. These movies are more loved because of the Joker than they are Christian Bale.
Well, also as a bat freak myself, I loved the first movie for taking it back to, you know, the League of Shadows and Ra's al Ghul and showing that whole dynamic before he even became Batman.
Yeah.
But then like the Bruce Wayne aspect is like he comes home and he doesn't want anything to do with his riches. He doesn't want anything to do with Wayne Enterprises. And it's like, is that really like Batman still has to be Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, and so I just want to make sure that I'm here because we said at the top we're not talking about the movies,
right?
We're talking about Batman,
sure,
right? So what you're saying makes sense, right? And I think he gets more charismatic as Bruce Wayne as the movies continue. He becomes more involved, I think, right towards the end, especially. But when he is Batman, to me, he does not feel like the world's greatest detective, right? He feels like a generic superhero, any guy. Like, you could replace him with, what's his name? Nick Cage in Kick-Ass. What's his name? The superhero. Hitman? No, it's Hit Girl and... I don't remember his name. God. Anyways, they are the same, though. Like, it is a guy who is strong, who learned how to fight, who has high-tech gear, who can take a bullet to the head, like you said, because his cowl that is designed by the military, not by him, not by Alfred, by the military. His tank, which is...
Well, it's designed by Wayne Enterprises, made for the military, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, he didn't freaking do it. Yeah. Not him specifically or whatever. I think it's the worst Batmobile. That's my hot take.
I mean, it's cool.
For a tank?
It's cool. But, like, Batman... Imagine seeing a tank drive down the street.
Yeah, you're
like, what?
You're going to freak out a little bit.
What is going on here?
And he's like... Where is it? But my biggest thing is it doesn't feel like Batman is Batman in this. They dumbed. It's hard to not talk about the movie when I want to talk about Christian Bale's Batman because it is very much like any other superhero movie. When you really take a step back and look at it, it is a guy who goes and punches people and the villains are better than the Bat. So that's my opinion I think that's opinion on Batman.
Yeah.
The voice sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine doing that all the time. And why does he continue to use the voice when he talks to Alfred?
Like,
when it's just the two of them
on the phone, you mean, like in the earpiece?
There's a scene where he is standing there talking to him, and he's still using the voice.
Oh, I don't remember.
And it's just the two of them in
the Batcave.
No, it's the hangar. It's not a Batcave. It's a hangar. Okay, it's a white LED lit room. It's not the vibe of Batman. Mm-hmm. He doesn't feel like his name should be Batman in this movie.
Yeah.
I'm pissed I didn't put him lower. I'm getting heated about it, but it doesn't feel like Batman. It's more along the lines of Iron Man.
Right. I understand. Yeah, I get it.
That's where I'm at.
I get it.
Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
I feel like we're finally gonna start branching out, and I have a lot of reasons for this pick.
Okay.
What number are we on? 4?
Number 4.
I'm going Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we divert, or should I just say my piece real fast?
Say your piece.
First off, Batfleck rolls off the tongue. Mm-hmm. Cool. We're not talking about Ben Affleck though, even though he got freaking jacked to play Batman. He's probably the biggest Batman. Mm-hmm. I think he could take on Bane with how big he is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he's older in this one. Bruce Wayne's older. Batman's older. He's grizzled, battle scarred. He's been around for a while. I think it is inspired by The Dark Knight Returns. So he's more brutal in his combat, which I think is cool, and it fits like kind of the vibe of like the Arkham Knight games. Mm-hmm. And he brought the physical appearance and the presence of someone that you don't want to run into in a dark alleyway, even if you're someone is typically afraid of running into a dark alleyway, you know?
Yeah.
I do appreciate his love for the character, Ben Affleck's love for the character, and you can tell that he brings it. And you get to see him prepping. You get to see the time that he takes to not only figure out how to defeat Superman, but he forms... I've only seen 2 movies with him in it. Okay? I did not finish Justice League.
Okay.
I've seen The Flash. Mm-hmm. And Batman v Superman.
Mm-hmm. He was also in Suicide Squad.
Batman
v Superman. He was also in the Suicide Squad.
Was he?
Yep.
Man, have I not seen it in a long time? Was he in it like a lot?
No. He was like fighting the Joker and Harley Quinn.
It felt believable, right? Mm-hmm. Like he not only had the suit that like really embodies the original suit from the comics with the gray and the black, right? Yeah. And it looks cool. That when I picture Batman in my head, it's the dark gray suit with the black cowl and the black logo and the yellow belt, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I see Batman. And he is the closest in my head to that image.
Yeah. You're not really telling me anything you're not really saying anything that's putting him low on the list.
He's not that low. He's
You're
number
saying
4.
a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, because I can't put him higher just because I think his time was too short-lived. Mm. And he wasn't in his own movie.
Right.
So we did not get a lot of... Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne fits the part. Mm-hmm. That guy, I don't know how he can seem so stupid in one movie and then this, like super smart and super intelligent and super like, I want to have a conversation with this guy.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard to say anything else because he was around for a while, but I don't really feel like we got enough time with the Bat.
Right.
His voice was good. Mm-hmm. His gadgets were sick. Mm-hmm. He figured out how to defeat Superman with the prep time. I felt like he knew what he was doing. So that's why he's number 4.
Okie dokie. My number 4 is Val Kilmer.
Okay.
And I love Val Kilmer because in this movie you get to see... You still got that Tim Burton feel, right? You got the, like they took the suit over to this movie. Who directed that movie?
I want to say it was Schumacher.
Either way, they kept the suit They kept the vibe.
Yeah, it was Schumacher.
And you got to also see him be the detective that Batman is. You know, when he's trying to solve the mystery with the Riddler and all that. Mm-hmm. Schumacher?
Yeah, Joel Schumacher did that one, and Batman and Robin. And then Batman and Batman Returns were both
This
Tim
is
Burton.
where they kind of like took a slight turn, right, for making it more for kids. Mm-hmm. And this movie was still dark, and I want to say it's the in-between. Well, it quite literally is the in-between between Tim Burton and George Clooney Batman, right?
Yeah, between Keaton and...
Yeah, Keaton and George Clooney.
The hard part there is there's 4 movies, and Keaton was in 2 of them, right?
Right.
So...
And...
this was the step down.
This is the transition.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's the ramp.
The transition from Tim Burton movie to a Schumacher movie.
Yeah.
And I felt like he tried to keep the vibe, and it worked for him. Mm-hmm. And then completely changed the vibe for George Clooney, which... Unfortunately, you've already talked about it. Yep.
Yeah, 4 options ago.
Right.
3 options ago. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, no complaints about Val Kilmer. Mm-hmm. I wish she had more movies.
Yeah.
Rather than recasting for George Clooney, but whatever.
I have stuff to say about that part, but again, it's tough because we're not necessarily talking about the movies. But like, Val Kilmer really didn't like the direction Schumacher was going, so that's why he's not in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
Is it yours next?
Yeah. So we're going number
3.
Number 3.
Pick number 3, my lord.
My number 3 is Michael Keaton.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Everyone let him know in the comments how you feel about Michael Keaton being number 3.
Michael Keaton's number 3.
Okay.
So Michael Keaton's Batman had the feel of like a dark, scary Batman. I think, you know, like when he has the bat wings, he has the grappling hooks, he has the whole utility belt, right? He's got the smoke bombs, he's got all of it, except what I don't like about Keaton's Batman, and this is probably nitpicking, but it's the choreography of the fights, which I understand it's a movie from the 1980s, but the choreography, he is so stiff and he can't move in that suit that is like almost unrealistic for him to be doing some of the things that he does. And then you can also see in the choreography that he can't do the things that he wants to be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like...
And I feel like that was something they touched on in like Birdman.
Yeah.
If you've seen Birdman, they joke about the costume and things like that. So it's really like it plays into that, exactly what you're saying.
So I think that is the only reason that Keaton is lower on my list. Although Michael Keaton's return in The Flash, really, really, like, it's really hard to not put him higher after seeing that. But it's like 40 years too late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is it 40 years? 35 years?
I mean, the second movie came out in 1992.
It's still about 30 years too late.
30, yeah, because it was like 2 years ago that movie came out.
Yeah, 30 years.
Wow.
31 years.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
But yeah, so like I love Michael Keaton, and I love those movies, and I loved Michael Keaton's Batman in The Flash. Loved it. I wish I had more. But like I said, 30 years too late to get like the Batman that we needed.
Yeah, his redemption.
And it's just the suit. The suit is awesome looking, but is not practical and didn't work for me.
You want to know my number 3?
Sure.
Is Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
I struggled with my top 3 quite a bit. Mainly where to put the next 2. Val Kilmer fit in perfectly because I think this movie was like my favorite as a kid, but I brought Val Kilmer down from 2 immediately because I said he's not the reason this movie was my favorite as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was the villains.
Mm-hmm.
They're too much fun. But that being said, I have some notes about it. Val Kilmer, in comparison to Keaton, since he played him right before, was more conflicted as Bruce Wayne. More like struggling between being Batman and his normal life, which I thought, upon rewatching as an adult, is a really cool dynamic to have that I don't think we get in a lot of superhero movies. Mm-hmm. We get them more in the shows, but specifically, it's a thing that we get a lot of in comic books, right? It's how to divide the time and where do your priorities stay. Like, the most that we've seen it since this movie is Spider-Man, like the Tobey series, the Tobey trilogy.
Yeah.
Him struggling with work and Mary Jane and all that stuff, right? But I do think that Val Kilmer's kind of overlooked at times. And I think a lot of it is that Schumacher had a hand in it, right? And like I said, Schumacher and him really kind of butted heads, because Kilmer would have been freaking perfect to be under the darkness and the like gothic styling of Tim Burton. Mm-hmm. If Tim Burton stuck around, I think this might have been the best Batman of the 90s. Yeah. And I'm the first one and this one. Like they would have been tied for how they felt and how they looked, or if Val Kilmer was around from the beginning. I think he looks the part. I think he feels the part, and the brighter visuals that are brought into it work best with the villains, and they are a stark contrast to Batman.
And you know, like something that Val Kilmer does, and like I said, this is out of the conversation because it's Bruce Wayne, right? But there was a cartoon movie that I watched, animated movie that I watched about Batman, and it is a recent one. It is The Last Halloween or whatever. One of the more recent ones. Anyways, so Bruce Wayne is in his limo and he's working and he's tracking down villains and he's doing whatever he needs to do as Batman in his limo. Mm-hmm. And then he gets dropped off at like a yacht party, and he gets out of the car and he literally goes, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, and he's being Bruce Wayne, even though he's completely embodied the role of Batman.
Yeah, you see him switch. He switches on, switches off.
I see that happen with Val Kilmer slightly. It's not as like aggressive, but you know, when he is going to the party where he meets the Riddler for the first time, but like as Edward.
Bruce. Oh, as Enigma.
Enigma.
It's such a dumb name.
Edward Enigma.
Yeah. Such a good
and you can
though.
kind of see that happen, you know what I mean? He has like a slight switch, but then it's not as drastic. So he has the switch, but you can still tell that he has like Batman, and he's still kind of, you know,
the bat cogs
reading
are
everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
We're in the 90s, so we have to add bat in front of everything, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Adam West one where they had the bat shark repellent.
Yeah.
All right. My number 2 or your number 2? Whose shit are we talking about?
It's your number 2.
Okay. This is where I struggled a lot between these two.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I struggle. I'm struggling.
Number 2, and it's solely because of how little we have, is Robert Pattinson. I said at the beginning, the Batman, like reignited my like interest in Batman. I think seeing him be a detective and actually putting his detective skills to the test was something that we were missing in the Nolan movies.
Yeah.
He's brooding and obsessive, and he's scarred, and you can see him like really struggling with the fact that he is a brand new bat.
Right.
He is year 2? I know there's a lot of people who didn't like him as Bruce Wayne. in this movie, and it's because he's still the same energy that he is as Batman as Bruce Wayne. But I look at it as he is a younger person. He's a younger man than the rest of the Bruce Waynes we've seen, who is struggling with, I've been obsessed over what happened to my parents, why I have to run this company I don't want to run. Not sleeping because of his depression, anxiety, and everything, which drove him to become Batman, because he doesn't want what happened to him to happen to anyone else. The energy that he has as Bruce Wayne is the same energy he has as Batman, because he is not a veteran bat.
Yeah.
He is Private Batman.
He's still learning. And they show that.
Yeah. And I think that mixed with the detective side of things and him actually trying to figure out what is going on and helping the police, and like the police are still like, we don't really know what to do with him, you know, because he's new. The Riddler in this and Batman and their whole thing, I don't know, you can see everything working in Robert Pattinson's head. You can see it in his eyes through the cowl. And it's something that I don't think we've seen from the rest of them.
Yep.
But I do have to give him my number 2.
My number 2 is Robert Pattinson. And if we were talking about movies, he would definitely be my number 1.
Yeah.
As far as movies go and the story and all that. But as the Batman character, I put him at number 2. And just like everything you said, you know,
I came really prepared.
Yeah, I love everything about this Batman, about being a detective. He's new. He doesn't have the fancy gear. He's got pouches for his utility belt.
Yeah, like he's using it. He made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you do like a screenshot on his grappling hook, it's very quick when it flips out and he grapples. But you can see that it's like handmade.
Yeah, it's something that he took apart and put back together.
And then his bat symbol, handmade.
Yeah, it's like parts of
supposedly
like
the gun
of
who shot
Martha,
his parents. But they didn't actually say that in the movie, so we can't really say.
It's not canon.
It's not canon.
It's a rumor.
The cowl is stitched together. He made it.
Yeah. But you can also tell by looking at it that it's not the first time he did any of it, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely something he's worked on.
Yeah.
And, like, that amount of character in just the freaking suit, I don't know. I almost want to just move him to number 1.
I mean, I want him to be my number 1, but the only thing is like I said, we haven't seen more, and I can't see him going the Two-Face route or the Clayface route or I can't see them taking such a realistic world and then throwing not so realistic characters in it.
But we never know.
We never know.
Because there was hints of the Joker in this, right? There wasn't blatantly said.
A scene with the Joker.
Was it blatantly said that he's the Joker though? I don't remember. It's been a while. That movie's so good though.
I don't think so. But the movie is great.
I think there's gonna be a way that they will figure it out. There will be crossovers. We know part 2 is coming. We don't know how much of the gap is between the movies, like years, like time, right? How much time is going to pass between the Batman and the second Bat.
And the Batman 2.
The Batman, the second Bat.
The second Bat.
Electric Bataloo. It doesn't work.
Yeah. And this is where
I want to see way
struggle.
more. I want to see way more of Robert Pattinson. So
I struggled putting him at number 2.
Yeah, same.
But my number 1 is Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is
Michael Keaton.
Tell me why by Batfleck's your number 1.
It's just like rip Batman out of a comic book and slap him into a movie, and that is Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He is, like you said, the suit is perfect. The muscles are perfect.
Yeah, that's why you said I should have had him higher then, huh?
The muscles and the suit?
Well, from all the things I was saying, You were like, this sounds like he should be higher.
Yeah, just like everything you were saying.
Yeah.
It sounds like he should be higher on your list. But like the let me start over. The suit is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The muscles are perfect. The big I like the choice for the bat emblem
Sorry,
across the chest. The big bat titties.
And I was just like, you explaining your perfect day right now?
The voice, it's not his real voice. It's
modulated.
It's modulated, but it's perfect.
It's sick. Yeah, no, it's great. The armor that he wears
and
to fight Zoom.
Sure, he hasn't had his own movie, right? But the action that I've seen from Batman is better than any action that I've seen from any other Batman ever. In my opinion, I'm breathtaking. My breath is taken.
It was bat stolen.
My breath was bat stolen from Ben Affleck action scenes.
So, my number one. Oh, do you have something else?
Oh, I just wanted to add that, like, you know, even in BVS,
It's the Kevin Smith
the
joke.
whole plot with the Martha and the why'd you say that name, blah, 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 all that stuff. Stupid.
But that's not
Really stupid.
Batfleck's fault.
But
That's the writing.
when Superman goes, you need to help me save my mom because her name is Martha too, and he's like, you got it, pal.
You got it, dude.
And then he goes and, like, you know, fights people to go save Lois Lane, and and perfect. It's perfect.
I think
The violence is perfect. The fight scenes are perfect, and then you see him in the Flash, and the car chase scene with the bike, and you can see how the wheels are moving with the bike, and he made that bike to do what he needs it to do. A semi explodes in front of him, and he just wraps up in his freaking cape and just like spins out of it, and then starts freaking gliding.
yeah.
Bro, I love Ben Affleck Batman, and I don't get to say it enough.
You heard it here first. Batfleck is you're bat freaking.
I'm bat freaking the bat out.
So
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. I think a lot of my choice is nostalgia. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say anything else. These the Michael Keaton Batman movies came out when I was born, right?
Yeah.
Like 1992. There I was, little baby, and then like 6 years later, I finally watched them and remembered them. But I loved them. You know, You said a few things that I agree with, and a few things that I don't know. I might just need some clarification on. Maybe not while we're talking on the podcast, just because I want to use a lot more swear words.
Right.
And we are PG-13, so we only get to say fuck once.
And it wasn't even me.
No, I've been
Anyways.
waiting to put that joke in, and I was like, this is it. This is the moment. Now we don't get another one.
Oh,
so
man.
Yeah, the ratings will come after it. Whatever. Michael Keaton as Batman. Michael Keaton is very charismatic. He has like that, especially in these movies, he's got this grin when he's like really excited about something that makes me feel excited about it too, whatever it might be, right? He has this like cheeky little smile he does when he's Bruce Wayne that just works, where I'm like, that guy has a shiz ton of money and he gets whatever he wants, but also he's not an ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, he has every right to be this guy, right? And that's my feeling on Bruce Wayne. He is someone who is tormented by his past, and you can see it in little clips here or there. But when he puts the suit on, and it is that sleek black suit, and it's just, you look at him and you're like, that guy can't turn his head, but he is Batman. I think the worst part of this Batman,
That's Val Kilmer, though.
yeah, but the worst part of the 80s, 90s Batman movies is the practical suit. They could not move in it. You don't get these awesome fight sequences that we get later on, right? We don't get these cool stunts and everything that we could get because the technology for the suit and how to make it wearable and practical and breathable, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
But Michael Keaton got 2 movies.
Yep.
I felt him evolve. I felt him change. I felt him grow into the character. And then having him come back in The Flash as someone who was a little manic.
Yep.
A little, like, his brain, he's been punched so many times in the head because he is just a dude in the suit. He's been punched so many times in the head. He's taken tumbles. He's been the Bat for however long it's been, that he is losing his mind a little bit. I felt like that is something that would happen to this person in this circumstance, where no matter how many times he wins, someone else comes to step up. No matter how many times he loses, he comes back to step up, takes down whatever, after taking the blows to the head that get you a little psycho. But he keeps coming back because he believes in what he's fighting for. Mm-hmm. And he's not going to stop until the day that he is forced to stop.
Yeah.
No one has done that. He's still going.
Yeah.
But he's a senile old man now. And he's losing his marbles.
You know in the Flash movie when he says, "You want to get nuts?"
Yes.
Let's get nuts.
He's going crazy because he's been around all these crazy villains for so long.
That line is actually from the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I watched the Lego Batman movie recently, and I was like, when does this movie come out? Because I, you know what I mean? And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Anyways.
So that's my ranking of Batmans.
Mine as well. Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions, yeah, for sure.
Kevin Conroy, of course, rest in peace.
And he did play a live action version.
He did in the CW Elseworlds.
Yeah, and I don't know it. I just know it happened, and I think that's
He
cool.
wasn't Batman, though. He was Bruce Wayne.
Right. And he had like a suit that, because he had taken too many hits or something.
Like an exoskeleton.
He was hurt so much, and he was old. Mm-hmm. So he was hurt so much that he had this thing. Yeah, but I think that's cool, but I didn't watch it. So I couldn't count it.
So honorable mention, animated series, Kevin Conroy,
Yep.
Jensen Ackles, Will Arnett.
Yeah, Will Arnett, because he's the Batman in the Lego movie,
mm-hmm.
right? And then they brought him over to his own movie because he did so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's perfect,
Yeah.
like, honestly.
And of course it's for kids, and there's like stupid,
silly,
quirky jokes and
it's
silly, but it like, listen to the voice.
It's good.
And imagine hearing that voice in a more serious like tone.
I can't comment on the Lego Batman movie because I haven't seen it. But him from the Lego movie alone, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And then who was the Flash in that? Or was it the Flash?
I know,
Wasn't
like
Jonah Hill one of them?
Jonah Hill was like Green Lantern, I think it was, and then
Who was Robin?
Channing Tatum was
Michael
Superman,
Cera.
and Michael Cera was Robin.
Wasn't he?
I think so.
I'm going off of memory, but yeah, no, great, so funny. But yeah, I think that's our list, man.
So before we go, I do want to ask, James Gunn rebooting the DC. Mm-hmm. We are most likely getting a new Batman for Brave and the Bold.
Uh-huh.
Who would be your Batman pick? Now, I have 2.
Can you go first while I think? Because I've not once thought of this.
Okay.
Not a single GD bat flip in time.
Okay.
And are your picks, I want to ask you a follow-up. Are your picks people who have not been Batman already?
Like...
It's not anyone that we just talked about, right? Like, you can't cheat by saying Ben Affleck.
Bring me back Ben Affleck. No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I feel like I need to look up people.
One of my picks was one of our honorable mentions, though, who did the animated Batman, and that's Jensen Ackles.
Okay.
And I think Jensen Ackles can bring the dark tone of Batman to the character, and then can also... You know, he can do both. He can do the lighter side, the lighter tones, the Bruce Wayne scenes. And you know how, like, James Gunn likes to bring that happy, you know, feel good feeling to his movies. And I feel like Jensen Ackles could pull it off well to do both. Uh-huh. And his bat voice is amazing. Just like he was the Batman in the long Halloween. Let me for sure
I'm really trying to think of people who. The problem I have right now is I have to go off of just probably vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know anything about the movie? Like, is it a young Batman, old Batman?
No, but it's based off of the Brave and the Bold
I don't know what that
comic
is.
book.
So,
I would say he's probably about middle aged, maybe not middle aged, but like, you know, he's been a Batman for a while.
mm-hmm.
He's probably about like 30 years old ish. 30-ish.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
He has a son.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
From, Quicksilver, Kick-Ass.
Right.
Kraven, he most recently played. Did you see him as Kraven?
I did not see Kraven.
No, but did you see him as Kraven?
Oh yeah, I saw him as Kraven. Yeah.
Like he would be up there with Batfleck for getting jacked to be Bat.
Yeah, so my second choice is Alan Ritchson.
That name sounds familiar.
He's a reacher. He's a reach-arounder.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yeah.
What about Sam Witwer? Sam Witwer. He's a really talented voice actor.
Yeah.
He's got a strong range. Like we've seen him play like more down to earth characters, right? In Being Human.
Yep.
But also he's played things like Starkiller in Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
I think that could be cool.
It could be
and being
cool.
Darth Maul, like he's got like the range to do the voice himself.
But like, here's the thing about Sam Witwer that's not really like hitting me for Batman.
Again, I'm going on vibes.
He's too pale.
I feel like you could change it though. But
Sure.
Batman operates at night, my guy. Batman operates at night, my guy.
He made the perfect vampire because he is pale as hell.
Batman works at night.
I get it, but he's not pale.
But
he's not vampire pale.
And I'm sure Sam can get a tan. And if he tanned, it would just be like someone who works during the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know. I was, again, just throwing out vibes because I don't know the storyline. I don't know what they're going for. I was going on looks. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson would be a sick pick. I feel like he's kind of got the like short end of the stick when it comes to superheroes. Like Kick-Ass was great, and then Kick-Ass 2 ruined it. Like even though Kick-Ass 2 has some moments, Quicksilver, great, killed him off immediately, which is fine because then he went and got Jack to be Kraven, and the Kraven movie sucked.
Still haven't seen it,
but it's bad. Don't even try.
Yeah.
But I feel like he could fit the bill if we wanted to see more of like a Ben Affleck type in that role. Like, and he's a great actor. Like, have you seen Bullet Train?
I have not.
When we're done here, I need you to sit your butt down on your couch and watch that movie. Because that movie alone might convince you that he could do it.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Sure.
You subtract his accent though.
Yeah.
Give him the American accent and you'll figure it out.
I actually downloaded it to my phone to watch it on the plane on the way to Oklahoma. And I never watched it. It was like continuously downloading and it wouldn't.
I think you need to watch
download.
It. So we told ourselves at the start of this it was
20
gonna be
minutes.
a 20-minute episode. Obviously that didn't work. So what I need from you guys right now who are listening is to listen to Juan give his best Batman voice pitch on where you should like, subscribe, follow, and listen to the podcast.
You should follow BJ in the Morning at Instagram and TikTok at BJ in the Morning _ and subscribe to the YouTube channel at BJ in the Morning podcast and hit the like button and the bell, and
don't forget to review and stuff on all the podcast listening apps.
yeah, listen to us on the podcast listening apps on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything else, and you can review and like and yeah.
Anything else you need to say?
I'm Batman.
Just gave me flashbacks of that scene in Neighbors.
Which one?
It's Seth Rogen.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, this is Batman. I wanted to shout out, of course it doesn't pull up right away. I just wanted to shout out Music Lopez over on Spotify, dropping comments on every single episode that we upload. Woo. Thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate it. They, I don't know who it is. I seriously don't know who they said on our interview with Cyborg T-Rex, quoted me saying no one comments on our videos, and then they said me feeling like a hero here on Spotify. And so I quoted back, I said, you can be our hero, Lopez. You can comment the pain away. We will stand by you forever. You can take our breath away. So you'll get sick responses to your comments if you comment on anything. You can be my hero, baby. We had some awesome comments from our buddy Armando over on YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that. Make sure you're sharing our podcast to your friends and family. Go check out our interview with Cyborg T-Rex. It was pretty awesome, honestly, and just a great interaction we had with her. And Juan had an interview with the Red freaking Power Ranger that's on YouTube. Go check that out.
Power Ranger. Go check it out.
And then coming soon, my interview with Christina Lees of Child's Play 2 and Beverly Hills 90210.
And tell me that I did a good job on that interview, because I was freaking the F out. Okay?
I think that's all we got today.
Yeah.
So we have written an intro, right? So we do our intro, we know that, but our outro kind of changes every single time.
Sure.
But I'm just going to say thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And
we'll talk to you next time.
We'll talk to you next time.
We'll bat phone you next time.
I can't come up with a better one.
Bats.